Now, surprisingly, I have nothing bad to say about this. Mainly because it's only 3 songs and it's not a whole mixtape. But from what I hear, it's not bad. You know what I mean? I enjoy all 3 songs. But I sat back and actually listened to it and paid attention to it. Out of the three, the best one, hands down, Left Hollywood. That's like my favorite one. You know what I mean? Of course, the last line that he said, "When where I'm from, you turn 18, then that's more life." Of course, he took shots at Drake throughout this project. You know what I mean? So I don't need motherfuckers to be like, "Oh, Drake's still mentioning Meek." It's like they go back and forth. You know what I mean? That to me, this just it lightweight remind me of how Nas and Jay used to do. You know what I'm saying? They beef is nothing like that. I'm just saying they if you go back through Jay and Nas albums, they tit for tat back and forth, you know what I mean, throughout the years. But other than that, it ain't about Drake. You know, this project is good. You know, I have nothing to say about it. Left Hollywood is my favorite track. I like in the hook how he said risking freedom for shoes. That shit was crazy. You know, he mentioned Kodak and Kevin Gates situation. And this basically about him being a young wild Philly nigga in the hood, his hunger, his life, how he grew up. You know, nothing new for us story wise. We definitely heard that before, but it's still a good record. The ASAP Ferg record, Slay. I don't like that title. Like it just seemed like what chicks say. So I was like, why would he call it that? That's kind of whatever, weird. Of course, the whole Minaj line and the Ghostwriter line, picking fun at Nicki and Drake again. The beat was decent. The hook I didn't care for it. Ferg boy verse was okay. I like Meek flow on the record. The nigga used Kylie and Kendall Jenner. Those lines was pretty cool, I guess. I wish niggas in rappers stop mentioning them. For some reason, they just always have to have a Kendall or a Kylie line. I guess that's part of Hollywood shit, but I just wish that they had stopped that. You know, it just gets old after a while. And the line that I didn't appreciate and didn't like was when he said the chick said that he reminds her of Tupac. Wow, like I definitely don't like that reference. I was like, nigga, please. And then at the end of the record, you got the excerpt of it sounded like Meek, but it possibly could be somebody else being around Meek and seeing all the cars and shit, and like, oh, I seen him come up for nothing. You know what I mean? It's like, all right, we heard that, like, we get it, nigga. Like, come on, like, give us something new, whatever. Then a backboard record featuring Young Thug. That Marley Raw beat, you know what I mean? Him and Murder produced it. Damn, that song is hard. But I feel like Thug shined on that more than me. I just feel like it was a record that Thug had that, you know, he kind of just gave it to Meek or whatever. Like, I got a record, you know what I mean? Whatever. I just feel like that. That's just me personally. I like how he flipped 21 Savage name. You know, that line was pretty slick. The hook was cool. Thug, you know, did his thing on it. But like I said, Young Thug made the song for me. And that nigga Thug a fool, he said, came out the creek like Dawson. Like it's such a simple line, but that whole setup to where he got to that line was kind of crazy. Like if you don't know Dawson's Creek, yeah, that's an old school WB show. But overall, man, 3 records, I fuck with it, man. I definitely want to see what he gonna do. Is it gonna be an album next, or is it gonna be? I don't think he gonna do 4.5. I just feel like it's no need for it. I just feel like if you're gonna do that, just do 5. You know what I'm saying? Or just drop an album. I feel like it's been a minute since an album, but I feel like if he do drop the album, it got to be some, you know, outstanding, because it can't keep giving us the same old. And fans got to start being honest. Yes, Meek is good when he do songs like Left Hollywood, but he can't seem to do that his whole career. It's like you evolved more than that lifestyle. You're not there no more. Like you are around people with money. You do have, you know, finances that get you out of the hood. I get you still make music to relate to them and that's part of where you from, but that's not your lifestyle now. It's the complaint people had about any other artist, like Hove, how he kept talking about bricks and this nigga is damn near 100 millionaire. It you know what I mean? It's just we could pick any artist and I won't never stop making that gripe. It's just like it's cool, but is that all he gonna be good at, giving us, you know, street tales the rest of his career? That doesn't get old. It's like it's nothing new. Like I want to hear Meek now. Like what are you going through now? You know what I mean? Like you have to have some struggle going on now. How did that whole situation with Drake really make you feel? Like people switching up on you? How did, you know? the Wale situation make you feel? Your label situation. I know Ross and the label that y'all signed to couldn't have been pretty happy. Your album sales. Like, look how is there so many stories he can really rap about? Like, how did you feel when your album really didn't do what you wanted to do, and people kind of not believing in you, fans and critics and shit? Rap about shit like that to where it's now, and fans can have a more appreciation for your music instead of you giving us the same shit. Yes, you got this whip. Yes, you got this roller. Yes, you got this type of money. You got these bitches. Like, we heard that, but where's the struggle at and part of the success? That's just what I feel. But I fuck with the EP. Hopefully we get some new music and it's pretty dope. Let me know what y'all think. I'm out.